Hello guys, and welcome to this introduction to C++ GUI programming. What is a GUI application? Well, a GUI application is an application which is not a console application. And you ask, what is a console application then? Well, a console application looks like this. You click on Start and you type in CMD. I'm on Windows, and you are presented with this black and white window. This is a console application. It looks like this, and it gives you this screen you can interact with through commands. For example, you can type in ipconfig to see the IP configuration of your computer. This is what a console application looks like. A GUI application presents you with windows you can interact with. For example, this is Qt Creator, one of the systems I use to do GUI programming. It's a GUI application. You have the file, the menus, you have the toolbars, and you have everything. You know, GUI applications have all these things. There are a lot of technologies that can allow you to do your GUI design. I'll show you a few of those technologies I use myself. I use the Qt libraries. Qt libraries can allow you to do design using the Qt Creator IDE. You can use, there are also Microsoft Foundation classes that you can use to do your GUI. I've also sometimes used Delphi. It's another programming language that can allow you to do GUI design. We're going to be using Qt libraries and Microsoft Foundation classes in our tutorials, but you can use whatever you want to do GUI design, provided it does whatever you want to do and does it well. So we're going to use Qt Creator in this tutorial to show the concepts. Qt Creator can allow you to do console application and GUI applications. Let's see how you can do a console application using Qt Creator, excuse me. So you go to File, New Project, you click Other Project, and you choose Plain C++ Project. When you give it a name, we call it Test Console, and next, until you're presented with this minimal program in C++, the Hello World program. When you build and run it, you are presented with this window that says Hello World. This is a console application. In Qt Creator, you can also do GUI applications. To do that, you create another project. Go File, New, and Qt widget project. You choose Qt GUI application. You give it a name. We call it Test GUI. And next, we choose widget here. Just bear with me now. And okay, and we have our files for the GUI application. Every program in C++ has a main function. This is not different. So we have our main function, but what's different in GUI applications? Most systems do that. You have a form. A form is you're going to be designing your GUI on forms. You can do everything programmatically, but forms make it ridiculously easy to work with. So you're going to use a lot of forms in your application. So if we run this application, what are we going to see? Let's try that. You run it, and what do we have? Come on. You have your widget. This is your first GUI application in Qt. This is the minimal program you can do in Qt. So on our form, now that we've run it, you can add stuff. Let's add what do we add? You can add a push button. You can put as many as you want. Yes, let's put many push buttons. You can do radio button, checkboxes, you name it. You put whatever you want in your project, and when you can resize and give it the size you want. You can, let's can put them on the line, something like that. It's a silly design just to show you that you can do stuff using Qt. So when you run it, you're going to see your push buttons to, you see we have a GUI application. This program here is governed by the files that we have in the project. Notice we have the project file, we have the headers, and we have the source files, and we have the forms. This form is another file. It's done in a XML. It's another programming language that allows you to do stuff. I won't go into it now, but you have your main CPP source file, you have your widget CPP. This is another class that you use to design your GUI applications. In GUI applications, every how do we say it, every widget or every window is a class. So our class here is the widget that we had, and in the CPP file we construct the class, and we have the constructor of the class, we have the destructor, and in main we create an instance of the application. Qt Application is another class which is part of the Qt libraries that allows you to start your application, and in main we start the application using this, and we have our widget, and we create an instance of the widget, and we call another function which is in the QWidget function in the QWidget class, and we run the application. How do we know this function belongs to QWidget? Well, in the header file we had this class, and we're calling it on the widget. So when you're doing your GUI design, you are going to use what we call the documentation for whatever it is you're trying to use to do your GUI design. In Qt Creator, you do have a help system. You come, we were here, you come and click on help, and you presented with an index of all the classes you have in Qt. For example, we're working with QWidget. QWidget, you type it in here, and QWidget, click, and you have a presentation. They tell you everything you need to know about that class of QWidget. You have its properties, you have its methods, and you know whatever do you do. For example, we had a show method in our main function. We can go and search for QWidget and look for its show method. We can do that in the help. So you've seen QWidget here. You come list all members of this class, including its inherited members, and you look for show. We scroll here and scroll and scroll and scroll until we see show. You click on it. They tell you shows the widget and its child widget. This function is equivalent to set visible true, and they tell you all you can do with your function or class. The help system of Qt is the best I've used so far, so I encourage you to use it if you use Qt to design your GUI applications. What we've done here, you can also do it using Microsoft Visual Studio. It's another technology you can use to design your GUI applications. To do that, you start your Microsoft Visual Studio. I'm running 2012, File, New, Project, and Microsoft MFC application. We call it Test GUI Visual, and you hit enter. You come here, application type, let's say MFC, and call it dialog based. It's a dialog application. You click finish, and you're going to have a full project. It's going to generate all the files while you sit in the background waiting for it to do that for you. You click delete. We remove this push button so we can put hours. You can delete that. You can resize the window. the same thing we've pretty much been doing in Qt, and you can put push buttons there and whatever you want, checkboxes, you name it. You can resize your project, and to run it you click this green button. It builds, you see here it's building, and my machine is slow. You're going to apologize me for that. And we have our nice GUI application using Microsoft Visual Studio, the MFC technology they provide, and we have our application. So to do GUI applications, you can use whatever technology you want to use. All that matters is that you get the job done, really. That's all that matters. So I hope this tutorial has given you some introduction to GUI application. You know some of the technologies that are there that you can use to design your GUI based on the C++ programming language. I hope this has been informative to you guys, and thanks for watching.